Hello Pisces, and welcome to your reading. We are in the dark. But anyway, this is a fortnightly reading. I was tuning in. I got the words for you, absolution, which is kind of around forgiveness. It's around forgiveness. So we'll find out what that means for you guys. But we're in Leo season now. So, it's a fire energy. We'll see how that complements with your water energy. So what can we get for Pisces? What can we get for Pisces? I'm using this beautiful animal spirit deck to start off with today, and then we'll head off to the Rider-Waite's. Oh, wow. Okay, we have the buffalo and the bear head to head. There's a head to head here. The bear and the buffalo, and it's a real masculine and mummy bear and daddy buffalo kind of energy. Is a squaring off here, both from the element of earth. This downward facing triangle with the line through it is the element of earth. So I'm almost getting the words pig-headed. So is there some sort of standoff or fight or something that you're having with somebody at the moment? I feel like you're the bear, Pisces, but you might associate with the buffalo. But you're both big creatures, big energies. Both, it's a standoff between two big energies here that are kind of facing one another. I feel like you're the bear, a little bit more pointed in your, like, a bit almost like, I see you, almost accusatory. And this buffalo is kind of like almost a bit defensive. It's like, yeah, what? Like, they might know they're in the wrong, but they're still putting up their defenses and putting up a good fight. But eventually, I think that they will back down to the bear. I feel like this buffalo is just kind of puffing themselves up and defending themselves just because they can, not because they really. I think deep down they know they've done the wrong thing and they will back down. And these bears kind of like, I don't feel like there's a lot of malice here. It almost feels like it's a partnership. So this could be a relationship. It could be your partner. It could be you kind of just giving them the look, like, really? And them going, what have I done? And them really, yeah. But it could be actually, I feel like this buffalo will definitely back away. And so I feel like whatever situation you might be in at the moment, Pisces, where you feel like you need to kind of be strong and almost put somebody in their place and tell them that not tell them they're doing something wrong, but it's just not letting someone get away with certain behavior. That it's kind of like going, no, I'm not putting up with that. So that's kind of what's happening. It's not that the buffalo is actually doing anything particularly mean or malicious. Like I said, I think they're just kind of being a bit of an idiot, really. Like, not an idiot in that way, but they're just being themselves and not thinking is probably the better way to put it. So it's like they're just kind of this big giant thing, not aware of other people's feelings or needs, and they're just bumbling around, and they might tread on you or hurt you or overstep the mark with you, and you're just like, hey. And it's more just a pulling someone up and a boundaries thing, more so than anything, Pisces. So let's find out what else. So what else can we get for Pisces? But I don't feel like it's a great threat at all. It's a situation that you definitely can handle. Yeah, we've got the Nine of Cups here that's just kind of popped out. And this is, I feel like this could be a partnership, or it could be someone at work. There's a lot of love there between you two. I don't think this is anything to worry about in particular. And I feel like you're going to actually probably feel pretty happy with yourself because you've won this one. That person knows that they just can't go there with you. They're not going to even try. So you're going to be feeling pretty happy with this situation. And you know what? It was just really a kind of, nah, don't do that kind of thing. But yeah, there's a lot of love. There's a lot of happiness between you guys. What else can we get for Pisces? What are some of the major energies for the fortnight, for the first 2 weeks of August, Leo season? What can we get for Pisces? with some of the major energies. I think you're going to be really happy in terms of your communication with somebody. Definitely strong words might be said, but you're definitely sticking up for yourself. Yep, Knight of Pentacles. This is moving forward, taking it slow actually. I think, there's opportunities. Things are moving quite slowly. It's quite beautiful, grounded energy with this Knight of Pentacles. It's looking at the future, planning for the future, and just making sure everything's in place. The Knight's all about the direction you're heading in. The Pentacles is all around your career, your finances, your money, and it's a very grounded, earthy energy. This horse looks like it's not moving at all, but it is. You can see that the Knight is sitting up and looking out at it as his domain, looking out at the future, and it's going very slowly, one step at a time. So it's very slow moving energy happening for you guys. Things that the pace might slow down. It might seem like things are slowing down. You might seem slower. It might actually be a message for you to slow down a little bit and just rest and take a break, it's not crazy moving fast energy. And then what came out straight away was the King of Swords. So this is very much, I get this sense of elevation, of being able to just take a moment to assess where you're at in life. Because again, he's kind of, the Knight of Swords is sitting up. The Knight of Pentacles is up on this ledge looking out, and he's up on a ledge looking out. So it's an elevated position, being able to kind of see things from a slightly higher perspective. And maybe you are in an elevated position in your workplace, but it's been able to have clear thought with this King of Swords energy, being able to see a situation clearly. And so I feel like there's a lot of planning and forward thinking here for you guys, Pisces. And it feels like a really good time to be able to do that, to be able to work out what it is that you want to be doing, and because you've got this clear thought of this King of Swords, very much a Libra energy as well. So if there's a Libra around, very, very, very helpful person to be with, can help you put a plan into place. But I get planning, looking to the future. There's a lot of really positive, taking it slow, thinking about, that's why I think you might be having this standoff with this buffalo as well, because it might be you two kind of, one person's doing more than the other, or one person has a much more sensible idea than the buffalo. It just seems a bit silly. But here we have the King of Wands again. A lot of masculine energy coming through for you guys. So it's all about looking at, material resources, your environment, what's happening in your world. And with this King of Wands, we're definitely we've moved from the Knight to the two Kings. So moving up in the world, might even be promotions at work. But again, he's in this elevated position of being able to look down and look at his domain and see what it is that he's created. So there's this sense of assessment. And this King of Wands is creative, he's passion, he's a leader, he's a visionary, and he's able to actually think about where he wants to go in terms of his career. So it's very much forward planning, thinking, putting those ideas in place about where you want to go in your direction in your career. So I think that that's a really great time for you to be doing this, Pisces. So what else let's ask about some challenges and opportunities and advice. What can we get for Pisces around all of this? What can we get for you guys? We've got the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Now, 2 pages, okay? It's really interesting because we're getting all the court cards, like the pages, the knights, the kings. The pages are about messages, communication. And so again, this seems to be really important, the pentacles and the wands. It's really about future investments, where you want to go with your career. And this is Page of Pentacles is like looking at it in front of you and where you're going to invest it. You might be getting some financial advice and being able to sort of sift through that and work out what's going to work for you, what's good and what's not. And so understanding, having that clarity with that King of Swords of being able to see clearly what the good advice is and what isn't. And with that Page of Wands, it's like not getting, the Page of Wands is, looking at the opportunity with both hands, what's in front of you, and how are we going to go, what are we going to do with that. And there may be messages coming through about this opportunity, or things opening up in terms of a business or a job front, or you might hear of news of promotions or opportunities coming in the future. And so it's about just really the advice. There's a huge amount of opportunity here, Pisces, for you. Okay. And the advice is in both of these cards, when you get and hear this information, grab it with both hands. Both of these are holding these with both hands. Grab onto it and take action. Take this opportunity when it arises, because there's lots coming for you in these next 2 weeks. So let's ask about love for Pisces. Let's find out on the career front, and it's looking pretty amazing, the career and money front. You've got an opportunity to really get yourself in order. Relationships, 6 of Swords, moving to calmer waters. This could be relocation as well. That's what I'm saying. If you see or hear information, opportunities, take it with your both hands. If there's an opportunity to work overseas, or a promotion or a job overseas, or moving to another location, or just moving house, take that opportunity, because that's going to be good for you and your family or your loved ones, and it will move you to calmer waters. Things will be a lot better. So this is a great, fantastic opportunity. There could be travel around here as well. Could be a holiday happening, a family holiday, a great time for that to happen, Pisces. So in terms of love, yeah, definitely, like you think about, it's planning for the future, thinking about your loved ones, thinking about what would be good for them. I feel like let's pull an animal card to support that, just this concept that's coming through. And then I'm going to pull a card for singles and a card for people in a relationship, but I feel like this is a lot to do with people in a relationship already. So I'm going to pull the relationship card now, and then I'll pull the single card after this, okay? So this is a relationship, and this is going to be the single card, okay? Relationship, the elk. Yeah, great. Okay, this is about rising in status as well, about being precise, almost military style precision in how you're planning this. And the elk is, this is your time now. Your antlers have grown. You've matured into this. It's a maturity. I'm getting maturity of like stocks, or I don't really know anything about the stock market. But the elk's antlers, they fall off in winter and they come back in spring. It's about, now this is your season, this is your time. And in terms of your relationship, if we're looking at moving to calmer waters, there's a real maturity happening. There's a maturing, being quite responsible, Pisces. But so in terms of singles, we have, the dolphin energy, beautiful dolphin energy. And it's like, you might actually just be happy being single for a while. There's a great deal of joy and freedom in this dolphin energy. And it emanates from the heart. There's this beautiful heart energy that emanates from this dolphin. So you're going to attract the right people that you need to attract, but you don't need to worry about any of that. You're just going to be kind of happy and joyful, and just might actually be good to spend a bit of time on your own, singles. And that's why moving to calmer waters, maybe, there is a move on the cards. Maybe it makes it easier for you to relocate and move if you need to take an opportunity, if you're not tied to somebody. So, it's good on all fronts, Pisces. It's good on all fronts. So one final little message for Pisces. little soul blessing. I mean, it's all really amazing and positive. It's all really amazing and positive for you guys. So what can we get as a soul message for Pisces? So I feel like it's just you solidifying everything, planning, getting everything in order. Final message for Pisces. This one. Seven of Swords, yeah. Exactly. There's a leaving a situation. It's gathering yourself and leaving behind, taking the opportunity. And there's this sense of speed with this, the seven. You know, he's just kind of bundled his swords and he's off. And so it's this sense of, yeah, leaving it when the time is right, making your move when the time is right. So that's it for you guys, Pisces. I think it's like there's not one negative card in this whole reading for you guys. So I think if you can actually, you know, do what this is saying and be really sensible and plan for your future, amazing ability, and take that opportunity when it comes, then I think, you know, this is the Nine of Cups. This is where we're heading to, happiness and success. So have a great fortnight, Pisces. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.